developer names. And it looks cool. It's just sitting on the side of the screen, all inconspicuous.
Yes, I need this on my Fire running my UI. I need it.
Well, that's awesome for the Fire. Now, my problem is when I when I'm trying to use the keyboard, that's when I need to adjust the volume, and it's the media volume that needs to be adjusted. So I don't know if a volume rocker will handle it. He says that this is customizable, so hopefully I can customize it so it's just media volume. But that is cool. Awesome app. Thank you, Rich. I'll check it out. All right, next one is from Dave, who is the creator of the Bridge MTM device holder for your car. And apparently it got onto Trend Hunter blog, the blog called Trend Hunter. I think Dave has been promoting this product. He says the first exposure was on Android App Addicts, so that's, we're pushing the cause here, guys. I think it's good. He says, awareness began on the AA show. Thanks. I have now sold and shipped the Bridge MTM to California, Florida, Massachusetts, Louisiana, and here in Ohio. It seems to have a niche. When people who like using their own device for GPS navigation see it and understand what it does, they want one. So cool. We will still continue to report on the Bridge MTM once we test it out a little bit and see how it is. But good job, Dave, on cranking that baby out. It looks cool from the pictures.
Yeah, and I'd just like to say, it has to be, I'm sorry, a safety feature. It's safer in my eyes to touch a big tablet than a little phone. It's too easy in my mind on a little phone to click the wrong thing and then have to do more clicks.
I agree.
But I'm sure the advocates out there will say anything is bad.
Yes.
If you have to take thing out of your eye, don't just drive and go blind.
Go blind. All right. Well, this next one is from Caleb. According to Google Transcript, it says, this is Caleb Sicko. But I have a feeling that's not what he says in the email, the voicemail. Let's see what he says.
Hey, the rest of you guys on Android App Addicts. This is Caleb C. Foltz.
Caleb C. Foltz, not Caleb Sicko.
2:14 a.m. here on the East Coast on March 16th. Just leaving you guys a voicemail. By the time you hear this, it's probably going to be on the market. Actually, it's about to be on the market probably in about 15 minutes. But the new Android App Addicts app is now officially released onto the market. This one does have ads in it. There will be a donate version. Hopefully, if Steve wants to, we can actually set it up where we can, split a little bit of that revenue, to where we can definitely help Podnutz by donating, by purchasing that app, as well as, helping me out a little bit. But now, guys, continue doing what you're doing. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
There you have it. The release of the Android App Addicts app is on the market, the updated version from Caleb C. Foltz.
And that's our developer, 2 a.m. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Way to go. Burning the midnight oil.
I'll say, Caleb, you better put a paid version, because I do block the ads and I want to pay for it.
And I told Caleb I will settle for nothing less than 100% of the profits from this app.
That's reasonable.
No. Just if you guys do buy it and the paid version, know that Caleb is getting the money, because he did this out of his own, just out of his own heart, and we are just benefiting from it. It helps the show. So definitely get that. It's a great companion app to Android App Addicts, and if you like the show, you got to get the app.
I'll do the app list. Silly.
Cool. Thank you, Caleb.
I'm just surprised he's up at 2:30 calling Android App Addicts, not playing Battlefield. I follow you on Twitter, Caleb. He plays Battlefield, I think 3, pretty late.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe he just paused it. This was only a 54-second voicemail, so that was enough of a break just to give his eyes a rest from Battlefield. Alrighty, guys. Let's see what else we got here. Dun, dun, dun. This is from Sean, not Sean Johnson. Sean R. He says, hey, guys, great show. It's one of the only 2 I listened to from Podnutz. Anyway, I was wondering if any of you had heard about F-Droid. It is a really stupendous app and website that allows users to download free Libre open source software to their Android devices. It is much simpler than much simpler than searching for it all on your own. And the additions included with the app are even better than the equivalents found on the Android market. I mean the poorly renamed Google Play. These additions don't have any in-app advertising nor other things the author of F-Droid considers to be anti-features. Be sure to check it out and let us know what you think of it. Thanks. And I responded to Sean that I literally got this after we did that show last week, and where we talked about F-Droid. I said, man, we just talked about it tonight. And he says, if you mention F-Droid on the next show, you might also want to mention Open Source, and that's aopensource.com. It's kind of the same idea. You gather free software programs all in one place, but instead, Open Source is more like a web-based directory where anyone can submit a new bit of software for inclusion. Open Source seems a tad faster between the submission and approval for new additions too, as the site is all about external links to the apps instead of rejiggering the software to be included with a centralized app like F-Droid. That's from Sean. Thank you very much, Sean.
Just because I'm the Linux weenie, as Jerry Jones would say. There is technically a difference between open source and what F-Droid does. F-Droid, everything has to be what's called GPL, which is the most user-friendly licensing that you can get. I will look all pages copyright under GPL. So it looks like they did do it right. They're just using the term open source, which can be different.
I see. But they're doing it right.
It looks like they're doing it absolutely right. And I will say thank you, because I prefer open source when possible, only because I know I'm not going to get vendor locked in.
Right.
You know, by this damn skee ball game already. Well, I feel like I'm locked in.
Are you cheating?
Nope, not cheating. Just preparing.
Yes. See, you guys all get to practice behind the scenes. Sean,
I don't know why it didn't come up.
Yeah.
I put in Android App Addicts in the Google Play market. I put in Podnutz, did a search for that, and it came right up. But
Okay.
Android App Addicts did not come up for some reason.
if you want the Android App Addicts app, just do a search for Podnutz, like Eric did. That's what I did too. And thank you, Sean R., for the voicemail. Let's do another one. This is from Tom. He says, Door, I ordered a Samsung Transform last week and expect it any day. I work in Metro Milwaukee and live about 50 miles out. I also spent a lot of time 200 miles further northern Wisconsin, so for me to find a phone that works in all areas is a job. But Sprint should work according to their coverage maps. Now, we have U.S. Cellular 2 voice-only plans is $90 a month. My job requires some texting. Getting email while at work will be nice, but I don't really need the internet. Wow, don't really need the internet. Wow.
That happens.
So I like the pay what you use plan. I also hate those 2-year contracts. Why? Look how much things have changed in the last 2 years. Oh, he goes, why? Look how much things have changed in the last 2 years. I agree. It's like my phone isn't even 2 years old, and it feels like I'm holding a dinosaur. 2 smartphones with US Cell would be $160 a month. That's crazy money. I will let you know how it works. A loyal listener, Tom.
Yeah, I did literally get an email from him today, maybe. Yeah. I'm trying to, that was me saying I'm trying to convince my wife. He said the phones arrived on Wednesday, 5 business days after I ordered them. I activated them last night. It was very simple via the Ting website. It took almost 4 hours to port my number, which in my experience is phenomenally fast. I've seen it take literally weeks. And he says, so far so good. I have used it at home and work. The phone has Froyo on it along with Sprint stuff, which I find a little confusing. The Sprint stuff, that is. It is not the best phone out there, but it will suit my needs okay. I set the voicemail up via the website in instructions, and it worked fine.
I should have mentioned, I didn't read the subject line. It was for Ting. He was buying this for Ting, this service Ting, which you talked about earlier. I think I forgot to mention that.
Right, and then I just replied to him and said, very cool. And I told him I'm contemplating going with Ting and getting no minutes, no text, and just data. To which he quickly replied, please explain that talk-a-tone thing, please. So I'm going to have to reply to him as soon as the show's done.
Okay. Well, thank you, Dor. Thank you, Tom. And yes, again, that was for Ting, if anybody was wondering why I was reading that. Sounds like a cool service, got to admit. Next one is from Mark. He says, hey, guys, love the show. I'm not sure how many people have Google Music accounts, but I found this app to be the best. Initially, you get 50 free imports, then need to buy a key for $2.99. One trick in Google Music is to set offline quality to high and also set for Wi-Fi downloads. Then run this app and get high-quality music you already paid for. And the app is Offline Music Importer. Offline Music Importer.
Is this an app?
I don't know. All right. Stop, guys. Put stuff in the body of the emails if possible, because I always forget to read the subject lines.
I get what it is. Okay.
Importer.
This is a tool, an app for your phone. So you can go into this app and say, I want to import these songs for offline use.
I gotcha. Okay.
And they'll import 50 for free. After that, I guess they want you to pay.
Yeah, I don't know how much.
So, I don't know if I'm following it. So it's a way to so on your computer you say put this in the cloud, because I have Google Music. I put all the stuff in the cloud. Now I want it offline to my phone. That's what this is. Because I mean, you can do that within the Google Music app itself.
Yeah, but I think in the app itself, you have to either pick by artist, album, or each individual song at a time and say, make offline, make offline, make offline. I can only guess this has maybe a better interface.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I'm trying.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I'm not 100% either because I don't have Google Music, but we'll check it out. And thank you, Mark, for the info on that. Good advice.
Yeah, I love Google Music.
Cool.
I do. I just wish I owned better music to listen to on it.
I know. I get all my music from Rhapsody. I get all my music from Rhapsody. It sucks. It's all copy protected.
Well, yeah, the gimmick with that, though, as long as you pay, you got it. It's gold, right?
No. If you pay, you can download it, but it's copy protected still. So when you end your subscription, you can't play them anymore.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah.
Right.
Well, does it download it to like your computer or something?
Yeah.
There's DRM rippers.
Yeah, I know. I did a little bit of searching.
TuneBite.
All right, thanks, Sean. All right. Next email is from Tyler. He says, Steve, you need this T-shirt. And let me pull it up here. It is... it was on Woot. It was from yesterday, though. It was called Procrastination, so it's not coming up today. I actually did buy it. It's like 6 little pictures of a guy trying to work on his computer and his cat just totally getting in his way in all these different ways. It was cool. Yeah.
If you go to woot.com, very top, click blog, it then gives you older things. The problem is today it's the limited thing. So every time it sells out, they switch to a new item. So you probably have to go back like 3 pages.
I see it. I mean, I scrolled down quickly while you were talking, and it's here.
Yeah, that's why I was talking.
Yeah, you're the man. Thanks.
I'm with you.
All right, let's do. We got one more email here. Thank you, Tyler, for that. I did buy that. We'll see how it comes in. I bought large instead of extra large with the hope that I'm going to lose weight soon. So.
Yeah, Woot shirts I've noticed fit a little tight.
Really? Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I got to lose more weight even then.
I always take a stab at the random shirt every time they offer.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it cheap because you don't know what you're getting, or?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
How much does it cost usually?
I think it's $6.66 for an adult and $3.33 for a kid's shirt.
Wow,
on the random one.
So cheap. And have you had success with it?
Oh yeah, they're great. I've never had a Woot shirt I didn't like yet.
Huh. I gotta try that. Eric, you're you're really you like Woot, hey? I mean, talk about it often, and every time you do, and I go to the site, I always see something cool.